Have you ever been mistaken for a prostitute at your own intervention? The moment I walked into my parents' living room and saw the semicircle of concerned faces, I knew something was wrong. My sister Bethany stood up, tears already streaming. We're here because we love you, and we're worried. I looked around confused. My parents, my brother Jerome, 3 aunts, my college roommate, even my ex-boyfriend Paulo. They all wore the same expression of pity, mixed with determination. Is this about my weight loss? I asked, setting down my purse. Because I told you I've been training for a marathon. My mother shook her head sadly. Sweetheart, we know what you've been doing. We've all seen the evidence. Evidence? My mind raced. Had they found out about my side business? I'd been so careful to keep my 2 lives separate. By day, I was a corporate accountant. By night and weekends, I ran an exclusive cleaning service for high-end clients. The money was incredible, sometimes $2,000 for a single evening's work, but I knew how it would look to my traditional family. Look, I can explain, I started, but Bethany interrupted. We found your website, Monica. We saw everything. My stomach dropped. The website was supposed to be password protected. How did they find it? Jerome pulled out his phone, showing me my own site. Exclusive services, discretion guaranteed, available nights and weekends. The tagline I thought was professional suddenly sounded damning. And these client testimonials, he continued, reading aloud, Monica exceeded all expectations, worth every penny. My wife doesn't need to know about our arrangement. That was from Mr. Harrison, whose wife traveled frequently. He paid me triple rate to deep clean while she was gone because he was too embarrassed to admit he was a slob when left alone. But hearing it out loud, I realized how it sounded. The lingerie, Monica, my Aunt Patricia added, voice dripping with judgment. We saw the receipts. $600 at that boutique downtown. That was for my friend's bachelorette party where we all bought ridiculous expensive underwear as a joke. But I couldn't explain that without revealing I'd lied about having to work that weekend. And the hotel charges, my father said, unable to meet my eyes. Different hotels, always paid in cash according to your bank withdrawals. Those were for my cleaning supplies. High-end hotels had specific requirements, and I kept supplies at different locations to avoid lugging everything around. You've been selling yourself, my mother whispered, the words hanging in the air like poison. What? I screeched. You think I'm a prostitute? The room erupted. Everyone talking at once about loving me, not judging me, wanting to help. Paulo stood up looking heartbroken. Is this why you were always too tired for dates? Were you with clients? They are clients, I shouted. I clean their houses. I'm a housekeeper. Silence fell. Then Bethany laughed bitterly. A housekeeper who charges $2,000 a night? Who has a website promoting exclusive services? Who meets clients in hotels? I clean vacation rentals and hotel penthouses for rich people who want them sanitized before they check in. I pulled out my phone, fumbling for photos. Look, me with a mop, me organizing closets, me steam cleaning carpets. But they'd made up their minds. The evidence was too damning. My mother was crying. My father stood abruptly. I can't listen to more lies. When you're ready to be honest, we'll be here. One by one, they filed out, each pausing to hug me or whisper that they loved me regardless. Paulo lingered. I would have understood, he said quietly, if you'd just told me the truth. Then he left too, leaving me standing alone in my childhood living room, surrounded by intervention pamphlets about sex work addiction and reclaiming your self-worth. Furious, I called my biggest client, Mrs. Rothschild. I need a huge favor, I said, explaining the situation. She laughed so hard she wheezed. Your family thinks you're a call girl? Oh honey, this is priceless. The next evening, she showed up at my parents' house in her Bentley, dripping in diamonds. My entire family was there for Sunday dinner, and the tension was thick. Mrs. Rothschild didn't knock, just walked in like she owned the place. Which one of you idiots accused my best cleaner of being a prostitute? She demanded. The room went silent. This girl, she pointed at me, scrubs my toilets. She organizes my closets. She once spent 6 hours on her hands and knees getting red wine out of my Persian rug. She pulled out her phone, showing them photo after photo. Me in rubber gloves, me hauling trash bags, me covered in dust from cleaning air vents. I pay her $2,000 because she's the best. Because rich people will pay anything for someone trustworthy who doesn't gossip about what they find. But the hotels, my mother stammered. I own 14 vacation properties, Mrs. Rothschild interrupted. She cleans them between guests. The hotels are where she cleans penthouses for visiting celebrities who want extra sanitation. She turned to Paulo. And you dumped this incredible woman because you thought she was sleeping with other men? She turned down 3 marriage proposals from my sons because she was loyal to your stupid ass. Before leaving, she addressed the room. You should be ashamed. This girl works 18-hour days, built a business from nothing, and instead of being proud, you assumed the worst. The door slammed behind her. The silence was deafening. Finally, Bethany whispered, Monica, we're so sorry. My mother reached for me, but I stepped back. You know what hurts most? Not one of you, not even Paulo, thought I was smart enough to build a legitimate business. I left them there, surrounded by their guilt and intervention materials. My phone buzzed with a text from Mrs. Rothschild. Crisis cleaning tomorrow night, $5,000. Bring your best supplies, then another, and dump that pathetic boyfriend. My nephew just graduated from Harvard Law. I laughed for the first time in days. My family thought they were saving me from a shameful secret. Instead, they'd exposed their own assumptions about what I was capable of achieving.